when we think about the journey we're on now towards autonomous vehicles that are going to come and be on our roads, perhaps by 2021, 2022, perhaps it's a good idea to have a little look in the past. It was only 2014 when we started at TRL on the Gateway programme, and that was Europe's first trial where members of the public could go in an automated vehicle and experience what it was like to move around without a driver in a vehicle. And we learned a lot from that project, a lot about the technology of the vehicles, a lot about how to run these sorts of trials, an awful lot about safety, and a lot about how you work with members of the public in demanding environments. And that trial, well, the objective for ourselves, the main one, was to build a testing environment within London, and we've done that. We're now working with some great partners, building a London Smart Mobility Living Lab. And what that means is we're going to be able to encourage people to come to London to test their vehicles or their mobility services in a really safe and robust environment. And we can learn from that data with them. And our heritage has always been about learning from evidence to build really safe and robust solutions. So I think about vehicles on the roads today, we're working with the European Commission to develop the safety regulations. So when you and I were to buy a vehicle, we'd have the confidence that if it was ever to be involved in a collision, it would perform safely, it would protect us, but more importantly, it would be unlikely to get into a collision. The brakes would work, the steering would work. And the same is true for automated vehicles. So by looking at how these robotic vehicles, these self-driving vehicles work in this environment, we can learn from that. We can help the developers bring their vehicles up to a certain standard and understand if regulation will be required. So TRL's really excited about the opportunities that we have in the UK today, and to work with our colleagues in universities, in industry, and in government. And indeed, yesterday we were delighted to see Innovate UK and CAV and the UK government more widely launch a range of projects that are really going to help us leap forward on this journey towards an automated future on our roads. And the main project that we were really successful in with our partners at Jaguar Land Rover and a team of other consortium members, and that's Serve City. And that's all about how do we get Jaguar Land Rover vehicles becoming more automated so they can offer mobility as a service in London, the boroughs of London, for real people, to understand what that means. And what I mean by that is, we know the vehicle technology can develop, but how do you apply that on the roads in a way whereby you reduce congestion, you improve air quality, you encourage people who are already in cars to use these systems, and not people, say, who are on trains or on the tubes to come onto the road and to make more congestion. So it's about looking for a solution that's going to work for everyone and making our cities more livable places, more pleasurable places to work and to travel and to have leisure time in.